Hi, welcome to Yoga at Home, Yoga Strong at Home with Jessie and Jess. So the best way to get out of your mind is to be in your body, I think. So this next hour is about being in your body, moving your body, getting the blood pumping. It's a beautiful day today, but maybe it's raining when you're seeing this, whatever. The whole idea here is to allow the sunshine to shine from within and find peace and calm in your body on the mat, and hopefully be able to translate from the mat into the world. So we're going to start in a seated position if that's comfortable. If not, you can lie down. There'll be lots of options to modify. You can do this same hour sequence over and over and have different levels. So it's kind of like choose your own adventure. Maybe today you want to do all the push-ups and all the burpees, and tomorrow you're going to do a lot of child poses or whatever it is. Wherever you are, just move your body, be in your body, feeling strong and feeling empowered. So whether you're seated or laying down, moving into your breath, maybe close your eyes and just take a moment here before we begin to move to ground yourself wherever you are. Wherever your mind is, bring it into your awareness of your body, feeling your breath, feeling the inhales and the exhales. Letting your rib cage expand all directions, 360 degrees like a balloon as you inhale, and exhale all the air out, all the way to the bottom. Taking your time to really let the exhale sink all the way to the bottom. Maybe have your exhale be longer than your inhale. If you like to count, maybe count up to the count of 4 for your inhale, maybe pause at the top, and then exhale longer, maybe counting out to 6 or maybe even 8. Letting your exhale maybe be twice as long as your inhale. And then as you exhale, maybe do a body scan and see the places where you are holding tension. Oftentimes around your eyes, or maybe your mouth is making a weird shape, just letting it all go. Maybe you have tension in your shoulders, maybe you're clenching your fists. Just notice where you're holding it and allow your exhales to release that tension. If you're seated, go ahead and have a lie down. If you're already lying down, draw your right knee into your chest and extend your left leg long. Maybe rolling your ankle one way or the other. On your next inhale, allow your right knee to open up to the right. And as you exhale, draw your knee across your body in a nice, gentle spinal twist. Coming back to center whenever you're ready. And switching sides. So your left knee comes in, extending your right leg long. It's just opening and greasing the groove, as it were. So just getting everything juicy and ready to move. And going across your body the other way. When you're ready, come back to center and draw both knees into your chest. Big squeeze, maybe forehead towards your knees. And then release down. So we're going to turn sideways to do the core portion, so we're not sticking our booties in your face. So laying down all the way on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat. And start by just pressing your low back into the mat. So I don't know if you could see, but my low back presses down and my pelvis and my ribs come toward one another. So feeling the tension. So go ahead and do that now, Jessie. Right? Is that what you got going on? Okay. So you should feel tension already before you even do anything, and holding that tension the whole time. Clasp your hands behind your head, elbows slightly lifted. Inhale here and exhale, lift your chin and chest up toward the ceiling. Maybe your shoulder blades lift as well. As you inhale, slowly lift your head and shoulders down and keep that tension in your core. So maybe you can see here, exhale up, see my ribs stay down. As I inhale, the ribs don't come up at all. That's what you're going for here. So let's do 5 of these. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Nice and slow and controlled. Up and down, both ways you're working. There's no rest at the bottom. If I rested at the bottom, you'd see my ribs go up and my low back would tip up. You want to keep that from happening. Okay, stack your knees over your hips. Your feet are flexed. Shins are parallel to the floor. 5 more, just like this. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower, keeping those low ribs really pulled down. 2, last 1. Press your hands into your thighs and your thighs back into your hands. And just hold it there. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You feel that one already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so keep your left hand on your left thigh, extend your right arm above your head and extend your right leg long. Keep pressing your left hand and your thigh together. And back to center, press both thighs into your hands, and then switch sides. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Keep that low back pressed down. If you're having a hard time with that, press your foot up toward the ceiling or don't extend your arm overhead. How's that feel?
Hard.
How about one more each side? Keep pressing your hand and your thigh into one another. One more. Woo! And relax. Whew. Okay, hands behind your head. We're going to do slow yoga bicycles. So by calling it yoga, it's really just bicycles, but it's slow and controlled with breath. So it's mindful movement with breath. Inhale, exhale, cross. Inhale, exhale, cross. How about 3 more each side? 2. Last 1. The next time your right knee is in and your left elbow is moving towards your knee, pause there. Maybe you could touch them together. So the left leg can either stay lifted, pressing down into the floor, or you can bend your knee and place your foot on the floor. So those are 3 options. You want to keep your low back pressed on the floor. Inhale, extend the right leg and open, and exhale, twist. So the right leg's moving, the left elbow's moving, and that's it. Woo! 2, 1 more. And switch sides. Left knee in, right elbow in, squeeze and hold. Again, the right leg can stay lifted, heel pressing down, or you can bend your knee and place your foot on the floor. Inhale, extend your left leg, open your torso, exhale and twist. For 4 more. 3, 2, last 1. And relax. Okay, last little core push here. Both feet straight up. Options, you can keep your head down. You can lift your head, you can keep your hands behind your head, or you can extend your arms behind you. So those are the options there. Slowly lowering your heels down to the floor for 3, 2, 1. Pausing where you can keep your low back pasted to the floor. So if it gets to be too much of a challenge, you can bend your knees or bring your feet closer up toward the ceiling. And hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Ooh, both hands on your knees, maybe rock side to side, dropping both knees over to the left and then to the right. And then rock yourself all the way up onto all 4s, onto tabletop. Okay, tabletop. And a couple rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, drop your belly. Tailbone lifts, chest lifts, maybe gazing up. Big inhale here. And exhale, press your palms into the mat as you separate your shoulder blades. Mid-back lifts up toward the ceiling, nose curling in towards your navel. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. You can always add some movement here. You can press back to child's pose or roll your hips in circles. Whatever feels good to your body today. When you're ready, coming back to tabletop, keep your left palm down on the mat. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. And exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, thread through. One more time, inhale. And then back to tabletop. And switch sides. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, slide through. And 2 more times, just like that, up and through. Last time, up. We go through again. Sure, let's go through again one more time because it feels so good. Finish lifting up and back to tabletop. How about one more round of cat-cow? Get our spine back in alignment. Big inhale, and then exhale back to child's pose. So for child's pose, you can keep your knees together. They can be out wide, whatever feels best on your body. Every body is different. Walking both hands toward the front of your mat, find a nice long stretch through your side body. And then walking both hands over to one side and press your opposite hip toward that same side heel. Coming back through center, switching sides. Nice C stretch through the side body here. Come back through center, up to what I call extended tabletop, which is really it's like a push-up from your knees, right? And you want a nice strong core. You don't want your belly to sag towards the floor. So everything from your knees to shoulders is in a nice, strong, straight line. Inhale here and exhale nice and slow all the way down to the mat. Keep your elbows tucked in towards your ribs. Nice. Press down with your palms. Inhale up to baby cobra. Long line from the crown of your head to your toes. And exhale down. Press up and back to child's pose. Nice and strong through here. So you're not leaving your belly behind. Navel lifts up first and all the way back. Nice strong plank as you do that. Coming forward to that extended tabletop, we're going to add some push-ups here. So push-ups are always optional. You can stay from your knees if you're ready to pop up onto your toes. We're going to do 3 here. So it's inhale down and exhale up. Let's inhale down slow and exhale up quick. Inhale slow, exhale quick, and back to child's pose. Big exhale when you get there. Awesome. Okay, again, coming forward into extended tabletop or plank from your toes. Let's do 3 more push-ups. Inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, quick up. 1 more push-up. From plank here, inhale at the top and exhale slow all the way down for 10, 9, keep your elbows in, 7, 6, 5, 4, hold at the bottom, 2, 1, and release all the way down. Tops of your feet on the mat, press down with your palms, inhale lifting up to baby cobra. Elbows are in and down towards your waist, and exhale down. 1 more time, baby cobra, or maybe extend your arms finding full cobra. Shoulders are away from your ears and all the way back down to your belly. Maybe this time lifting your palms up, hovering your palms and lifting your chest without the strength of your arms. You're really just using the strength of your back body. And exhale down. Curl your toes under. We're going to press up and back to downward dog. So pull your navel up first as you go, nice and strong through that plank. And all the way back to downward dog. So downward dog, the first time around especially, keep your knees really well bent so that you're focusing more on the long line. Yeah, nice. From your shoulders through your wrists and your tailbone. So it's more about your chest pressing towards your thighs than it is about opening in your hamstrings, especially the first couple times. So from here, maybe walking your dog, lifting one heel and the other, maybe bending one knee and then the other. Nice. And inhale, come up onto both toes, heels lift high. Your chest presses a little further to your thighs, nice. Hips lift up high, and exhale, float your heels down to the mat. Nice. So we'll do 2 more just like that. Come up onto your toes, big inhale. Chest presses toward your thighs, hips lift higher, exhale, heels float down towards the mat. And 1 more time like that. Inhale, lift up, chest presses back, and exhale, press down. Nice job. From here, bend your knees a lot. And walk your feet to the top of your mat, finding forward fold. Same thing with this forward fold. The first time, let your knees bend a lot so you can let the top of your head hang, the length in through the back of your neck. You can release all the way through, really feel gravity pulling on your head so you can feel the stretch through your spine. If you can't reach the floor and you have yoga blocks, awesome. You can also stack some books if you have them. Or you can bend your knees more if you want to have your hands on your mat or hold on to your legs for support. Hands on your shins here. Inhale to a flat back, so a little bit more lengthening through your hamstrings here. Gaze straight down so you can feel the length in the back of your neck. And exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. Inhale halfway, flat back. Imagine your back is like a table, right? So you could put a teacup on your back and the water would, or the tea would stay on your back. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. This time we're going to exhale into chair. So bend your knees, Chest lifts high, arms out for counterbalance. Gotta be out or hands at your heart, arms up, only if that's okay on your low back. And your feet and knees are pulling away from one another like you're trying to rip your mat in half. Really turning on your whole legs, right? The quads, hamstrings, your butt, everything's on, yeah? Okay, we're gonna press down to rise up. Big inhale, arms lift, palms touch, exhale, palms to your heart. Nice. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, forward fold. Your heart leads the way. All the way down, all the way down. Releasing your head, release your neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms and step your way back to downward dog. Big inhale, long exhale. Next time you inhale, lift your right heel. We're gonna go opposite here because they're looking the other way. Inhale, lift your right heel up and back. No, the other way.
Oh, I thought you
well,
and the
because
opposite
they're
from each
seeing
other.
us mirrored.
Okay.
So we have to do the opposite.
Do you
Inhale,
want
up
to
and
do that
back.
over? Cut it?
What's that? And exhale, draw your knee to your chest, coming forward into plank arms. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to chest. One more time, up and back. And this time, bring your right foot between your hands and your left knee comes down in a 90-90 lunge. So legs are in 90 degrees, that's what that means. Inhale, lift your arms up, and then shift yourself forward so the back, there's a stretch through the back hip a little bit. Drawing your back knee towards the front of your mat. So you're stretching and strengthening at the same time. Awesome. Lifting your left fingertips up, hold on to your left forearm, and exhale, tipping over to the right. So you might feel more of a stretch through your front hip here. Coming back through center, hands down on your mat. Walk your back knee back a little bit. Inhale with your chest forward, and exhale, shift into half splits. Exhaling your hips back towards your back heel. Nice. Inhale, rocking forward, and exhale, rock back. Shifting forward, plant that front foot, curl your back toes, and lift your back knee, drawing your feet toward one another. Again, it's a stretch and a strength at the same time. And we're going to twist here. So the hand stays down, your left hand stays down, inhale, twisting to the right. And the back heel pivots down as you open and twist towards the left. One more time each direction. Maybe take the weight off of your fingertips. Maybe no weight in your fingertips at all. Drawing your feet together. This requires a lot of balance and strength and mobility. My three favorite things. Coming back to center. Plant your palms front foot to meet the back in plank from knees or toes. Let's do 3 more of those push-ups. Inhale down, exhale, quick up. Inhale down, quick up. Inhale down, quick up. From plank, inhale at the top and exhale all the way down, coming up into the back bend of your choice. So maybe you like baby cobra, maybe you like full cobra, maybe you love up dog. So you're up on the tops of your feet, your kneecaps lift up. And then we'll make our way back to downward dog. You can come down to your belly and press up from your knees, or you can hinge at your hips from your back bend all the way to downward dog. Next time you inhale, lift your left heel up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale up. Exhale, bring your left foot between your hands and your right knee comes down. Same thing, second side, that 90-90 lunge. Inhale, arms up. Draw that back knee forward. Shifting your shoulders forward a little bit, feeling a nice stretch. And then holding on to your left wrist, woo, lift up with your fingers and tipping over to the other side. It's hard to do the opposite, left and rights. Coming back to center, plant your hands down on your mat. Your back knee walks back. Inhale forward, exhale, shift back. A couple times each direction, moving in your breath, and pausing in the places that you feel like you need a little extra time. Next time you rock forward, pause there, curl your back toes under, lift your back knee, and draw your feet together. Same thing here, we're going to twist, inhaling open to the left. And then pivoting your back foot down, twisting over to the right. Second round, maybe you don't use your fingertips at all, challenging yourself, using the strength of your legs. And coming back to center, plant your palms, front foot to meet the back. Here we are again. Push-up position. Let's do 3 more push-ups. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up, pausing in plank. Inhale at the top and exhale either down through your back bend or go straight away to downward dog. Your choice. It's always your choice. You can skip this portion if you feel like it's hard on your shoulders or bothers your low back. And we meet in downward dog. Let's do an extra exhale here. Big inhale, long exhale. Bend your knees, make your way to the top of your mat, finding forward fold. Release your head all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, finding chair. Maybe walk your toes, your knees closer together if you'd like. Maybe hands at your heart, your choice. From this chair, maybe you can lower down a little bit more and draw your feet and knees away from one another like we did at the beginning. So your whole low body is really activated here. From here, maybe put all your weight on your left foot and lift your right toes up. And hold. Nice. Gazing at something that's not moving can help. Maybe more challenge if you want to close your eyes. Woo. Both feet down, back to chair. Find that nice, strong, stable center chair. And then switching feet. All the weight goes in the other foot and then lift the opposite foot. Again, maybe closing your eyes. Back to chair. Can you lower your chair another inch? Awesome. Big inhale, and then we'll exhale into forward fold. Nice job. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back to chair, just a transition. Press down to rise up. Big inhale. Exhale, palms to your heart. Nice work. Inhale, sweep up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your way back to downward dog. Nice. Inhale, lift your right heel up and back. And exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, up and back. Then bring your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Right knee to left elbow, coming across your body. Nice. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, back to center. Squeeze like a little ball. Bring your nose as close as you can to your knee. Awesome. Nice and strong. Inhale, up and back. And exhale, bring your right foot between your hands, coming up into a high lunge. Nice work. Okay, the back foot comes forward a little bit, so there's a little bit of a bend in your back knee, so your tailbone's pointing straight down towards the floor here. Awesome. So the back knee's gonna come down, maybe hover. You're gonna grab an imaginary bar up here, and as you rise up, hold down on the bar, and your elbows are slightly behind your arms are behind your chest, so you're really working your lats here. Inhale, lower down, hover that knee. Exhale, drive up. So even though you're not actually using a bar, use your mind. Imagine the strength it takes to lift your body up. If you've ever done like push-up or pull-ups or chin-ups, it's kind of hard. So imagine that in your mind. Using your back muscles to support your perfect posture. Let's do one more. And projecting lunge, so more weight on your front foot, at 80%, the back heel pressing down towards the mat. Awesome here. Great. So from here, arms straight out and then elbows straight back. Inhale, straighten your front leg, arms straighten. So you're imagining a bar like pulling your chest forward over your front leg. Awesome. Let's do 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Back to high lunge. Awesome. From here, we're going to move to warrior 2. So the back foot pivots, finding warrior 2. Nice. So draw your feet together. Arms are stretched away from one another and shoulder blades are down your back. Your front knee is pressing towards your pinky toe side. Nice, good correction. Nice work. Lift your front palm and we're gonna reverse the warrior, stretching through the side body here, keeping that front knee bent, awesome. And then moving into side angle. One more time, both directions. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Coming back to warrior two. And then pivot your feet so they're both heels in, toes out, facing the long length of your mat. Inhale here, arms lift up overhead, palms to your heart. As you exhale, knees follow your toes in a wide squat. I call this a squat of the gods. Inhale, sweep up, legs straighten. Exhale, squat down. And one more like that. Inhale, sweep up, and exhale, squat down. Nice. How you guys doing? All right, inhale, sweep up, and exhale back to warrior two. Front toes, front knee pivots toward the front, awesome. And then from here back to high lunge, so the back heel pivots as you shift your shoulders forward back to the high lunge. Nice. Inhale here, and exhale, hands come down to your mat, front foot to meet the back. Push up position. Option to do a single leg push up. So lifting that right leg up. Inhale down, quick up. Inhale down, quick up. One more, inhale down, quick up. Pausing in plank, you can stay single leg. Inhale at the top, and exhale either down through your back bend, or you can make your way straight to downward dog. Nice. Okay, second side, same as the first. Inhale, lift the left heel up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale up. Left knee to left elbow. Inhale up. Left knee, right elbow, cross your body. Nice. Inhale up. Knee straight towards the chest and round like a little ball, just like cat pose, one-legged cat pose. Nice. Inhale up and back, and exhale, bring your left foot between your hand, coming up into that high lunge, second side. So the back foot walks forward a little bit, back heel is lifted, slight bend in your knee, tailbone pointing straight down to the floor. Hover that back knee down, grab that bar, and drive yourself up. So elbows are staying behind your chest. Looks good. 3, 2, last one. And moving into projected lunge. So your torso comes over that front bent thigh, back heel presses down towards the floor, arms out front, and then drive your elbows back as your chest comes through. Inhale, straighten arms and leg. Exhale, drive. 3 more. 2. Last one. From here back to that high lunge. And finding warrior two. So the back foot pivots down, back leg is straight, front knee is bent, pressing towards pinky toe side. Your feet are pulling together like you're putting your mat back together. Your arms are stretching in opposite directions. Awesome. Reverse your warrior, big inhale. Exhale, find side angle. One more time, both directions. Inhale, sweep up, keep the bend in that front knee. Keep drawing your feet together. Back to warrior two, and back to the squat of the gods. So heels in, toes out. Big inhale, exhale, squat down. This time we're gonna hold down here. So get in a place where you're comfortable being uncomfortable, right? Sometimes there's lots of lessons in being comfortable being uncomfortable. Things aren't always comfortable, but the more we can relax into it, the more agency we have to make good decisions for ourselves. Like, keep exhaling. That's a good decision. Maybe you hang out here, maybe you take a break whenever you want, or maybe you lift one heel. Place that heel down, maybe lift the other heel. Place that heel down. Maybe lift both heels. Can you sink down a little deeper? Woo! Maybe close your eyes. See how that works out for you. If you fall over, no big deal. You're home alone. Both heels down. Inhale, lifting up, arms up. Woo! Exhale, back down to squat of the gods. Ha! Awesome. Good job. Okay, lifting back up and back to warrior two. Facing the front of your mat. Nice. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Back to those push-ups. Maybe the single leg. If you did single leg on the right, how about single leg on the left? Let's do 3. Inhale down. Exhale up. You can always do more than 3. Maybe you want 10 today. Maybe today is the day you do 10. Woo! From here, inhale at the top and exhale straight away to downward dog, or maybe down through your back bend. Inhaling up and exhaling back to downward dog. Nice job. Okay, from here, shifting forward into plank. You can do this from knees or toes. We're going to do mountain climbers. So it's 10 mountain climbers, 5 each side. You can do them nice and slow if you want to, a little meander up the mountain, or you can pick up the pace for some heat. And after 10, 3 more push-ups. And maybe these push-ups, as you come down, bring one knee toward your elbow. I guess we have to do more than 3, right? If you do those. How about 2 on each side? So let's do 4 push-ups and then back to 10 mountain climbers. So we're starting to build some heat, finding that internal sunshine, right? So 4 push-ups here. Maybe the knee comes as you press up. Maybe you skip it all together. Woo! You did them quick. All right, let's do one more round of mountain climbers. Woo! Nice. Ah, and find your downward dog. Woo! I feel that. Okay, bend your knees, make your way to the top of your mat, find your forward fold. Definitely warm now. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, find your chair. Press down to rise up. Big inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, we're gonna get things really moving here. So we're gonna practice our moves first, nice and slow before we amp it up. So feet wide, heels in, toes out. Nice wide squat. So the knees travel over the toes. Your chest stays lifted, like you're sliding your torso down a wall. And your knees follow your toes. So you don't want your knees to collapse in, right? You can even put your hands on the outside of your knees. And right, I said that, yeah. And press into your knees as you squat down. So coming and going, there's no break, just like you did with the sit-ups, right? So going down, you're not sinking into the hole. You're going down slow and controlled. And then pressing all the way up to standing. Inhale down, exhale up. Let's do 3 more. 2, last 1. Okay, nice slow burpees. If you slow a burpee down a lot, it looks a lot like a sun salutation. So don't be afraid of the word burpee. Love burpees. Okay, so slow. Maybe you have blocks, or maybe you have those books, or maybe you don't need them. Inhale up and exhale, squat all the way down and place your hands on your mat, your blocks, or your books. And then step back to plank with your knees slightly bent. Step back up to that wide squat, gazing forward, stand all the way up. Big inhale and exhale, squat. So there's our slow yoga burpee. Step, 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 step. Inhale, exhale. Inhale long, exhale squat. Inhale long, exhale squat. So that's the breathing pattern. Inhale when you're long and exhale when you're small. Long, small, long, exhale, inhale. Options, you can stay nice and slow or plant your hands and hop back and hop forward. If you're hopping, maybe keep a bend in your knee so that you're not sagging in your belly and causing any issues in your low back. So keeping your core nice and tight. If you choose to hop back all the way, make sure that your core stays tight the whole time. Let's do 2 more. So you can also play the game where there's hot lava at the back of your mat. So you don't hop back for very long. You just hop, 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 hop. Nice. Let's do 1 more like that. Hop, hop, And now let's lose the breath in the arms at the top. So this is how you speed it up a little bit. Hop, hop, stand up. Hop, hop, stand up. You can do lots of options here. You can jump at the top. You can do a push-up at the bottom. You can jump and push up. Lots of options. You get the idea. So that's how you choose your own adventure. Whew, that last one took the breath out of me. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the hip. This is where it's no longer yoga. It's not movement with breath. It's movement to get out of breath, to amp it up, to push you to the wall. This is where the magic happens. So I have my little beeper. So it's going to be squats and burpees. You don't have to do squats and burpees. You can do anything that gets your heart rate up. That's just what we're going to do. Woo, you guys ready? You ready? You guys ready? Okay, the first beep is a get ready. Second beep is a go. So it's 10 seconds rest, 20 seconds of work. And the 20 seconds, 100% effort, 100%, everything you got. Ready? Here we go. First one is squat. I guess it's squat. You can squat the way that we squatted before with your feet out wide. If it works better for your body to do a narrow squat, you just do what's best for you, right? Some people have the mobility and flexibility in their hips to go down deep. If that's not you or not you today, don't go down as deep, right? Listen to your body, rest, and then do what is best for you today. Maybe today is different, tomorrow is a different day, whatever you want to do. Okay, burpees. You can do slow, you can do fast, you can do something other than burpees. The idea is to push yourself to where you're out of breath. Whatever that is for you. It's you and your best. And only you know what that is. Woo! Oh, rest. That one came fast. All right, so with jumps, maybe with these squats, add jumps. Whew. Okay, if you jump, land softly. Make sure your knees are tracking over your toes, keeping your chest lifted. If you're not jumping, you can imagine you're jumping and stand all the way up, full extension, or maybe even come up onto your toes. And rest. Whew. Okay, back to those burpees. Throw in push-ups if you want to. Love push-ups. Okay, here we go. Woo! Yeah, make sure you're not going to hit your ceiling wherever you are. Dig deep. This is where the magic happens. It's going to get hard. It's supposed to get hard. Now you know you're doing it right. Woo! Rest. Okay, I think we're halfway, yeah? That was 2 of each?
Yeah.
Halfway. Okay, so now it's time to get serious. Oh, here we go. Squats. So maybe you go not as deep, but you can go faster. Or maybe you slow it down and go deeper. Just play around. Try them both. Woo! Yeah, starting to feel it. Maybe you've already felt it for a while. That's good. Rest. That's what you want, right? That's what you want. That's what changes you. All right, these next few are starting to get harder, and that's awesome. Here we go, burpees. Woo! Everybody loves burpees. Said everybody all the time. Woo! Nice and strong through your plank. Remember, you can hop back with your knees bent if that works best for your back. And rest. All right, one of each. We got this. So this is the last squat. All out. Don't hold anything back. Here we go. Woo! Go into turbo mode. Turbo mode. Turbo mode. Go turbo on me. Give me everything you got. Woo! These are the last of the squats. Promise. Woo! And rest. Okay, last burpees. 120%. Everything you got. I want you huffing and puffing by the end. You can curse my name all you want because I can't hear you. All right, here we go. The last. Maybe jump and clap. Woo! Keep that core nice and tight. Don't lose your form when you get tired. It's form first. Woo! You got it. Don't lose it. Almost there, guys. Woo! And rest. Woo! Nice job. All right, done with that madness. So that breathing that we practiced at the beginning, those slower exhales, that's what we want. It actually kicks in the parasympathetic nervous system and slows your body systems down. So even if you can't slow it down yet, imagine slowing it down with your breath. Standing tall on your mat in mountain pose. Your chin is slightly tucked. Head is lifted up toward the ceiling. Maybe close your eyes and go internal and feel what you just did. Feel the after effects, feel the echoes of what incredible work you just accomplished. Maybe your heartbeat is a little faster. Maybe things are starting to slow down. Let's bring it down with our breath. Inhale, lifting your arms up overhead. And a long, slow exhale, hands to your heart. Even if you can't do that kind of long breath, imagine it and it will come. Again, big inhale, palms touch. Slow exhale, twice as long, all the way down. Slowing everything down. Demanding your body to find resilience. One more time, big inhale. And slow it down. Nice. Okay, now moving into balance. Now that we're exhausted, this is when we love to challenge ourselves with balance. Standing on your right foot, step your left toes back into a high lunge. Arms up overhead, or maybe hands to your heart, wherever you wish. That back heel is popping up. Maybe close your eyes. You can always open your eyes and find your balance again. Continue to slow those breaths down. When you're ready, you can open your eyes or maybe challenge yourself more. Keeping your eyes closed, we're going to push into Warrior 3. So again, those blocks are handy if you have a table or a chair nearby that you can hold on to for balance. Maybe you don't need it. As you shift into your right foot and the left heel lifts as your chest lowers. So the back toes stay pointed down. Your hips are both pointed down. And your chest is lowering first. Right? So you're not collapsing into your shoulders. Your heart kind of leads the way here, and your shoulders stay on your back. Just kind of like baby cobra, actually. So you're more open in your chest than rounded. Nice. Come all the way up and cross your left ankle over your right knee. We're going to sit our hips back and then down, as if there was a little stool that was a little further behind us. Your left foot is going to flex, so your toes are coming towards your bent knee. Hands at your heart if you'd like, or out for a counterbalance, or maybe down towards the floor, and maybe hinge at your hips and fold forward. Nice work. Woo. Coming up slowly out of that, and back to Warrior 3. Woo. Really challenging strength in our standing leg and mobility and balance. Coming up, standing, and shake it out. Woo, sweating. Okay, let's find mountain pose. Find your balance, find your ground, both feet solid on the earth. Inhale, lift your arms up overhead. Slow exhale, hands to your heart. Shifting into the opposite foot, so those right toes go back, finding high lunge. Hands up or hands at your heart, your choice. Gazing at something that's not moving, or maybe closing your eyes. It's a different game when you're out of breath still, a little tired, and your eyes are closed. It really challenges your balance. It's awesome. Keeping your eyes closed maybe, or opening them, shifting into Warrior 3. So all the weight goes in that front foot, back foot lifts up, or keep your toes down like a kickstand. But your toes are pointing down. Both hips are pointing down. Your chest stays open as you hinge at your hips. Your hands can be wherever you want, at your heart. You can lift them out, maybe forward. Just notice what it takes to shift in your balance, how you move your arms. Nice and slowly coming to standing. Cross your ankle over your knee, flexing your foot, Shift your hips back and then sit down. Again, same options with your hands, arms out or maybe down, maybe folding forward. Nice and slow, back to standing and back to warrior three. Ooh, balance in transition. It's how we live our lives, constantly moving and needing that balance. It's not just about sticking the landing. And nice and slow, back to standing. Shake out that standing leg. What did you want to say about mountain pose? That's a thing. You're not just standing here. Yeah, so maybe close your eyes or go into feeling the bottoms of your feet. Right? Be aware of the bottoms of your feet. And the 3 points, making a little tripod with each foot. So the ball of your big toe, the ball of your other balls of little toes, the base of your little toe and your heel are like triangles, and then lift up from your inner arch. So imagine, even if you can't do that, just imagine doing that. So the triangle is the most stable shape with the fewest points. So that's your base, that's your balance. And then from there, stacking your bones on bones, right? So your shins, your thighs, your hips, your ribs, shoulders, neck, and head are all stacked together. And then see if you can balance your head, like your spine is a broom handle and your head is a bowling ball. It actually weighs about as much as a bowling ball. And you can actually find that spot where you can balance your bowling ball on your broomstick. You might have to rock yourself forward and back a little bit. See where you can find that takes no muscular effort to stand here. Crown of your head reaching tall. Like imagine your spine really stretching long here. Like you're getting longer with each breath. Long exhale. Okay, from here, inhale up and exhale, forward fold. Release all the way down. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Feel the release in your head and your spine. Place your right elbow on your right bent knee. Your left leg is straight and your left arm is straight out or maybe up. Big inhale here and exhale, forward fold. And switch sides. Left arm on your left bent leg, right leg is straight, right arm lifts up or out. Big inhale and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms and step back to downward dog. Next inhale, lift your right heel up and back, and exhale, knee to chest. Staying in plank so your hips stay low, extend your right leg to a single leg plank. Inhale down, exhale up, knee comes in, inhale, three-legged dog. Nice, same thing. Knee in, plank. Extend your leg, push up, knee in, three-legged dog. Nice job, one more time. Knee in, plank, extend your leg, push up, whew. Knee in, three-legged dog. Nice. Exhale, bring your right foot between your hands, coming up to a high lunge. Whew. Nice. Okay, from here, we're going to press into warrior three like we did before in our balance pose. So standing on that front foot, or maybe the back toes are down. And we're going to do a single leg squat. So the back knee comes to the front and both knees squat. You can always touch down for support if you need to. And then back to warrior three. We got 5. Woo! Nice and slow and controlled. Don't rush through it. When things get hard, we have the tendency to want to speed things up. So we're going to just keep it nice and slow and hang out in being uncomfortable. One more. Back to warrior three. Nice and easy. Tap back to high lunge. Big inhale. And exhale, hands to your heart. And then we're going to twist. So the left elbow over the right knee. And we're not pressing our hands into one another to twist. These are just lightly touching. The twist comes from your low ribs pulling towards your bent inner thigh here. Awesome. Maybe put more weight on your front foot. Maybe the back toes tap the front foot and then back to twisted lunge. How about 2 more just like that? Step up, step back. These are the maybes again. Step up, whew, step back, Whew, unwind, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to your mat, front foot to meet the back. You can do more push-ups if you'd like. You can do a back bend, or you can meet us straight in downward dog. Woo. Oh yeah, child's pose. That's always an option. And we'll meet in downward dog. Nice work. Second side. Inhale, lift the left heel up and back. Knee to chest, come into plank. Extend your leg plank, single leg plank. Push up. Whew. Knee to chest, three-legged dog. Two more, just like that. Knee to chest, single leg plank. Push up. Knee to chest, three-legged dog. Nice job. Knee to chest plank, single leg. Push up. Knee to chest, three-legged dog. Nice. Exhale, bring your left foot between your hands, coming back into the high lunge. Whew, we're almost there. All right, from here, warrior three. Remember, your toes can stay down if you want. Lift them up. You don't have to come very far forward at all. All right, single leg squat. Back knee to the front knee, both knees squat for 5. Keep your hips pointed down. Keep those back toes pointed down. Slow down for the last 2. Last 1. Nice. Back to that high lunge. Nice and easy. Nice. Hands to your chest. And then we're going to twist. So the right elbow to the left knee. You can stay here. Maybe put more weight on your front foot. Maybe the back toes come and tap. And step back. For 2 more. Step back. Step back. Back to that high lunge. Nice job. Exhale, both hands down to your mat. Front foot to meet the back. And we'll meet in dolphin pose. So it's forearms down. Right? So you go forearm plank, but then your lower body is in downward dog. You can walk your toes closer to your elbows. Nice job. Maybe lift one foot. Maybe lift your right toes up. If you've done that, maybe place those toes down and try the other. Nice job. Both feet down, knees down, back to child's pose. Woo. Remember, knees can be together or apart, whatever feels best for your body. Nice work. All right, the last push-up push. This is push-ups till form failure, which means form first, right? If you feel like your form is failing, either back off, either come to your knees. If you're already on your knees, don't go down as far. Maybe hold plank. Maybe you're just holding a nice strong plank, and you just hold that until you can't hold that any longer. But pushing yourself with perfect form until you lose your form, and then you're done. So maybe you're already there. You got some push-ups in you? Okay, let's do a few push-ups. Remember, you can, this is really nice. This is a great hybrid. You start on your toes, you come down to your knees and press up from knees. Back to toes, go down, touch your knees, and press up. So it's a nice hybrid, so it's like half and half. So maybe start on your toes, and when you're done on your toes, you do half and half, and then when you're done half and half, come down to your knees. Woo. But remember, form first. So nice, strong through your core. Don't let your core sag at all. Woo. I think I'm there. And we'll meet in child's pose. Woo. Good job. Okay, from here, extend your arms in a T. And then allow your right shoulder and the right side of your head to come down to your mat. Big inhale, long exhale. And switch sides. Coming back to center, and then come up onto your knees. If you need to have a blanket under your knees, or you can roll your mat in half, putting some cushioning under your knees. A couple of options for camel pose. So it's not a back bend, it's about a chest opener. We just rocked our chest with all those push-ups. So the first camel is actually going to be like a low post camel, a cactus camel. So your elbows are slightly behind your chest. Your core is still on, right? So those low ribs are coming down just like we did in the push-ups. And inhale, lift your chest and chin. So you're not flaring your ribs. Your ribs stay down. The opening is through your chest. Maybe your elbows lift up as your hands, the backs of your hands move back. So like this, yeah? So you're opening up this way. Maybe you lift your chin, maybe your gaze lifts up toward the ceiling, and coming out of that. Second option is to clasp your hands behind your back. So I'll do it this way, you can do it that way. And draw your knuckles down towards the floor, shoulder blades come onto your back. Same thing, your core is on, so those ribs stay down. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your chin, and draw your knuckles down. You're stretching a different part of the pecs. Tuck your chin, release your hands. The last way, like you can do either one of those. If that works best for your low back, great. If you have a little bit more oomph in your low back and you feel safe with your nice strong core, you can hinge at your knees. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see this. So hinging at your knees, this stays straight. I'm not flexing in my low back at all. Clasp your hands behind you. Hinge at your knees, so you have more gravity pulling on your shoulders. Shoulder blades come together, same options. Lift your chin, chest, keep your core tight. If you have the ability to do so, you can reach down and grab your heels. See, I'm still hinging at my knees. Lift chin, chest opens. Tuck your chin first and press yourself up and over to child's pose. Ooh, nice. From here, when you're ready, we'll meet in downward dog. From this downward dog, next inhale, lift your right heel up and back. Bend your knees so your heel comes towards your hips, and then stack your right hip over your left, but keep your torso in downward dog. So both shoulders are still pressing down, opening through the hip. Big inhale here. And exhale, moving into lizard pose. Bring your right foot on the outside of your right hand. Your back knee can come down or stay lifted. Lots of options here because everybody's body and mobility is different. So from here, you can keep your foot flat or roll your foot open so you're on the outer edge of your foot, your inner arch is lifted. Maybe this is enough. Maybe you can come down to your forearms. The back knee can stay down, pulling forward, again, the stretch and strength through your hip. Or maybe you lift your back toes and the back knee comes up, drawing your feet together. Big inhale, long exhale. Place your back knee down if it's not already and press yourself back up to those half splits like we did at the beginning. So hips shift back. Maybe the front toes lift up. Maybe you point and flex your front foot. You might feel like it's a little different than we did at the beginning. Have a little bit more room in your hamstrings. Rocking yourself forward, plant your palms back to downward dog. Same thing, second side. Inhale, lift the left heel up and back, and then bend your knee into scorpion dog. So shoulders stay square down towards the mat. Your hips stack, opening through your hip. Big inhale here. And as you exhale, bring your left foot on the outside of your left hand. Same options. The back knee can stay lifted. It can come down. You can roll your front foot forward or lift your front arch up, or maybe come down to your forearms. Big inhale and long exhale. When you're ready, coming up into those half splits. Shifting your hips to your back heel, front toes lift, maybe point and flex. Feels so good, stretching out after all of those burpees and squats. Rocking yourself forward, and then finding your way to all fours, back to tabletop. And then from here, sitting down on your bottom and swing your feet around so your legs are out in front. So moving into bridge pose, we're gonna turn here. Let's see, why don't you turn that way like we did in the beginning. Rolling yourself all the way onto your back. So for bridge pose, your feet and knees are hip width apart, and your heels are close enough to your body that your knees are stacked over your ankles. For some, that might mean you can reach down and feel your heels, but it depends on your arm length really. So you want your knees right over your ankles. From here, press down with your heels to lift your hips up.
You're looking for a straight line from your shoulders through your sternum all the way to your knees. Draw your heels towards your shoulders, like pull them like they're magnetically attracted to your shoulders, and press your knees toward the front of your mat. So it's like a zigzag action, more than just pressing your hips up. Maybe walk your shoulder blades together, so you're resting on the backs of your arms. If you have the ability, if they're there, you can clasp your hands, press down into your mat, really opening through your chest. It's way more of a chest opener than it is a back bend. It's actually really similar to camel pose. We're just lying down. So relax the things you don't need to hang on to. There's a lot of effort going on here, but maybe you don't need to clench your teeth or make that face. Relax your throat, make sure you're breathing. See if you can relax your glutes. This is a lot to ask. So what's holding you up is not your butt, but your hamstrings. Just see if you can figure that one out. That's the tough one. Unclasp your hands, shoulder blades back where they were. Come up onto your toes, your heels lift. Big inhale, exhale, roll all the way down. One vertebra at a time. When your tailbone touches, your heels come down and gently rock your knees side to side. Okay, one more little push. Back to bridge pose. Same thing, same setup. Hips lift, heels in, knees out, shoulder blades come underneath you, but maybe make robot arms this time. So your elbows are bent and your fingertips are pointed straight up. So you can press down with your forearms. No, the backs of your arms, not your forearms. Press down with the backs of your arms to lift yourself up a little bit higher. Maybe put all your weight on your right foot and lift your left foot up. Maybe extend your foot up toward the ceiling, keeping your hips lifted. Maybe slowly lower your left leg down so your legs are parallel, and then left leg back up. So it's a leg lift. Maybe, maybe, maybe. We'll do those 2 more times. Trying to keep your hips as high as they were when both feet were on the ground. Both feet down, lift your hips up if they fell down, and switch sides. All the weight in your opposite foot. Maybe hold here, or maybe lower your legs so your thighs are parallel. Lifting back up. Let's do that 2 more times. Nice, slow and controlled. Keeping that core on. Those ribs are stayed tucked down. Nice. Press your hips back up, both feet down. Whew, up on your toes, heels lift. Big inhale, exhale, rolling all the way down. Nice. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Rock side to side. Good job. Woo. Okay, extend your left leg long.
Did I do it wrong?
No, that's fine. Just don't want to shove our butts in their faces. Extend your left leg long and cross your right knee, and bend your right knee and cross it over your body. So your right knee goes to the left, and your right arm extends to the right, and your gaze follows. If this isn't your favorite twist, do whatever twist you love. We're just going for a full body twist. So the whole spine is twisted, right? From the top of my head to my sacrum. They're actually pointing in completely opposite directions. In this twist, take a big inhale and a long exhale. Maybe you can get a longer twist or bigger twist with that exhale. Then when you're ready, come back through center and switch sides. The knee comes in and then crosses over, extending that arm, extending your gaze the opposite way. And then check in. Is your tailbone pointing one direction and your gaze the opposite? That's what you're looking for. Big inhale, long exhale. When you're ready, come back to center, hug both knees in. This is a good time to add on any pose at the end of class that you love. Maybe pause and rock a headstand or another back bend or maybe more push-ups, or feel free to do a couple more minutes of burpees. And then finding yourself in a comfortable position. A place to find some stillness, some rest. Maybe it's lying down. Maybe it's seated.
Maybe it's your feet together, your knees out, like a butterfly position. The position doesn't matter. What matters more is the stillness that you can find, the gift of doing nothing. We're so good at doing, we're not so skilled at being still, slowing down. Right now, more than ever, this is a skill I think that we can all learn. For some, this is the hardest pose. And it's a skill that we can all do more of. If your mind starts to wander, no worries. Let your mind do what it does. Come back to your breath, maybe count your breath. Inhaling to 4, exhaling to 8. Or maybe there's some words that work for you. I am calm. I am still. Or simply inhale, exhale. You're ready, coming back to your breath with full inhales and longer exhales. Maybe breathe into the bottoms of your feet, breathe into the palms of your hand. With each big inhale, feel that fresh blood, all that blood that you got pumping, feel it all the way down to your fingers and toes. Delighting in what you just accomplished in your body. Giving yourself the gift of movement, of mindful movement. When you're ready, maybe extend your arms up overhead in a full body stretch. Maybe one more big inhale and a long exhale. Rolling onto your side and using the strength of your arms, press yourself up and find a seated position. And take a moment before you move back into your life, whatever you have going on, whatever's going on, just take a moment, the pause between this and that, and a moment of gratitude for these incredible bodies and what you just asked yours to do, what you just did is incredible, it's amazing. Thankful for that, gratitude for that. Carry that with you for the rest of your day. Thank you so much for playing along at home. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks, Jesse.
Yeah,
Good
thank
job.
you.